Hello everybody, this is Mercury Bard and we're back to play some Morrowind. Specifically, we are playing through Winter 2025 Modjam entries. When we last left off, we had started Hungering for Faith by Alice L93 and Luna. Not my cat, a different Luna. Carnius Magius's cook is missing. He asks you to find him. As it turns out, the Dunmer has abandoned his job as a cook of a greedy plutocrat in order to pursue a spiritual life and join the tribunal temple by completing the pilgrimages of the Seven Graces. However, as you follow his footsteps in order to track him down and learn more about this missing cook, you might find out the reason behind his disappearance is more complex. A story not only involving the tribunal temple, but a Daedric prince as well as a kind of Daedric entity. So she's trying to hit, or they are trying to hit, all four of the themes of pilgrimage, tribunal temple pilgrimages, will of the Aedra, pre-existing characters, which would be Carnius Magius, who is the jackass head of the East Empire Company in Solstheim, which also Solstheim's the fourth theme. And we got the quest, we fled Solstheim and Loken because I was just done with that scripting nightmare that exists there for no reason I can figure out. We went to Nissus. They mentioned the guy in the Nissus. He's got a weird name. Where is it? Beatrice Carothiae. He went to Mournhold and he's looking to seek an audience with Amalexia herself.
Like very good company.
Now, I had something called expansion delay installed, which keeps the Dark Brotherhood from jumping you at level 1. Had to turn that off, clean my save for like the third time ever in my life. First time? Second time.
How may I serve you?
So now
Knight Bachelor. How may
we need to take a nap so the Dark Brotherhood can come try and kill us. It's a pretty view.
Knight Bachelor. How may I serve you?
She gets a lot of respect, which is just weird for her. So we will go to either Hawkmoth Garrison or the Six Fishes. Where they...
My pleasure.
I don't think it would be realistic for the assassin to come after you in the middle of a Legion garrison, but it's the Dark Brotherhood. So, also, it's right there. Why do they not have a ledge or a guardrail of some kind right there? I mean, it makes it very convenient for us, but it is not safe. Ooh, do I have anything to sell? I do not, in fact, have anything to sell. I do not need any more personality. This is our House Walu shirt. I think it's our House Walu shirt. Why do we have that shirt? Yeah, it's my House Walu shirt. So Giab's wearing one for House Redoran. I'm tired. Okay, I guess it's a good thing we're gonna go take a nap. Now, keep in mind, Dak was a member of the Dark Brotherhood back in the Imperial City, so she's been avoiding them for very good reasons, aka she's marked for death, if they ever catch up with her. So, what is that? Ordo Legion. Hi, I'm sure I'm supposed to be doing a quest for you.
Well,
what was it?
Here's a fine one. Speak freely.
Word of your accomplishments is spread fast. You're ready for advancement. You're a good soldier, Dak, and I'm proud to give you the rank of Knight Protector in these pauldrons and boots. Okay, what were my orders? Because I do not remember who I promised to do what. Find the traitor Honjolf. Honjolf was a member of the Order of Ebonheart. He turned our backs on us, his backs on us, and works as a guard for Larusia and Drethi in Aharnabi, a foul den of sorcerers and Daedra worshippers on the far southeastern corner of Azura's coast, near the Shrine of Azura. Find the traitor and kill him. Okay. Daedra worshippers. Need to ask Perms to incorporate the below. I don't know where that's coming from, but let's take a screen cap of it. Interesting. Based on the misspellings, I'm thinking this is a mod, but I don't know what it is. Knight Protector Dak, from now on you are an important member of the Imperial Legion. You can expel from the faction the lower ranking members or decide their advancement in the Imperial Legion. You may demand guards to escort you and order them to arrest criminals. Talk to the other Knight Protectors in Moonmoth Legion Fort, Buckmoth and Hawkmoth Legion Garrison, and Ebonheart. We're in... that's you. Logic. Nope, I can't wear those boots because I've got the special boots on. I mean, it doesn't look the worst. Gia, you got any room in your inventory? Actually, you. Imperials, what have they ever done for us, apart from sanitation, medicine, education, wine, public order, roads, and public health, I mean? Yeah. Put these on. They look cooler than the ones you're wearing. Okay. Where is the room? Let me see if I can get other orders from him. Find the traitor. Okay. I guess we gotta find the traitor, but I don't know when we're gonna be in that area anytime soon. Well, we do have to go to Telmora, because for one of the Modjam quests, Giab needs to be a curate, and we gotta do some more, more quests in the Tribunal Temple to get there. And one of the ones we've been given is to cure Lede of disease. Oh, hey, barter. Am I carrying any useless potions? Probably not. Anything I need to stock up on? I think I'm good with disease. What spells do you have? I did not actually mean to click that, but okay. Teleport to Mournhold. Nice. Rapid regeneration. I mean, not gonna argue with things like this. Okay, what do you also potions? Do you have restore magicka? No. No, he does not. Actually, I can sell you stuff as well. So 2 rubies? Okay. What spells do you have? The spell's always good. Summon imperfect. What is an imperfect? It's expensive though. Not that we're short on not that we're short on money. Who are you? Umsi. Specific place. Yeah, okay. Background. Master at Arms and Champion of the Imperial Legion. What do you train? Nothing that we need skills in. Blades. Blades are the Emperor's spies. They're everywhere, but no one knows who they are. I do! Frald the White is in charge of the garrison here in Ebonheart. You can find him upstairs. Latest rumors. With all the unrest in the Cyrodiil city, a trooper told me they might have to recall the legions to protect the Emperor. Uriel Septim is sick, and wizards say his heir, Geldal Septim, and the younger Septims, Enman and Ebel, are just doppelgangers placed in the household during Jaeger Tharn's tenure as battle mage. They say the guard charged a mob demanding destruction of the false heirs. Lots of folks were killed. That's no good. The Imperial Legion might be recruiting. Yeah, look at us. Alright, let's take a nap. I think 6 hours rest should be good. No. You have to be careful not to hit anyone who is not part of our party, because... Why is she in the Legion? God damn it. We had this problem with Sigrid and Lorena fighting the 2 of Ragnar's guards in close quarters in the hunting cabin. We kept accidentally hitting Sigrid. It's like, old lady, get out of the way. I'm trying to defend you. Let's take the bed on the far end. Yes, it would be a pleasure to train you. Okay. Taking the bed on the far end, sleeping for 6 hours. Rest. There we go. This is better. Just have to find a wood elf standing behind me.
This is a wondrous encounter.
Okay. An attempt was made on my life as I tried to rest. I do not know who wishes me dead, but the attack should probably be reported to a guard. Okay. Assassin. Adamantium Jinx Blade of Wounds. Anyone want this? Carved Ebony Dart. That's nice. Gia, I don't know how this stacks up to the short blades you're carrying. Probably not very well. Blood Skull, Adamantium 7 to 15. Yeah, the Bloodstone Sword's much better. Anything else here that's been used? He didn't even hit me with it, or at least it's not damaged. Good job, us, I guess. We can probably sell a bunch of this stuff to the guy on the way out. Carved dart. Oh, this is stupid. The Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, the Dark Brotherhood. They're probably looking for me. Does he have courtesy? You won the duel of courtesy. Perhaps the armigers won't be so quick to judge us from now on. Okay, anything about the assassin that just hit me? Ah, well. I always hated this helm, Dax says. It's so stupid looking.
How delightful. Welcome.
Hey, just the man I was coming to see. I got stuff to sell you. I've heard there's a shrine to Sheogorath hidden in Vivec. Some claim to have spoken to the Daedra Prince, but they must be madmen. At least they are now. Good point. Morrowind lore. Smith services. Never mind. Alright, let's get out of here.
Welcome, fortune with you. We extend you
Julian. Alright, let's get out of here.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
I'm not a big fan of being hunted.
I can spare a few.
Why is there a scamp?
Care to talk.
Somebody must have summoned it and then left it here.
Well met.
Is that yours? Please take care of it so I don't have to. How do we get out of here? I think we actually need to go the other way. Well, this is fine. Giab, of course, knows the basics of her backstory, so he knows she's a former member of the Dark Brotherhood. He knows she screwed up royally, and the Night Mother had put a price on her head. He knows that she was attacked multiple times, including in prison. She actually suspects that she was extradited to Vardenfell because they got tired of dealing with assassins coming into the prison. and figured they might as well just get her out of there. I'm trying to put on my sweater, but I have to figure out which side's inside and which side's out. So anyways, Julian has no idea, so he's the Dark Brotherhood, why would the Dark Brotherhood want anything to do with you? You say you've been attacked by assassins? From your description, it sounds like the work of the Dark Brotherhood. I'm not sure who you angered, but stay away from me. I suppose this should be officially reported, though. Speak to Apellius Matthias and Ebenhard on this matter. The Dark Brotherhood? Scum, all of them. If they're after you, friend, you'd better find yourself some help. Or write a will. Or both. Yeah. I'd write a will, except anything I'm carrying will end up being Geob's and Julian's. What's this about the Dark Brotherhood? You say you've been attacked by them? The fact that you're standing here seems to suggest otherwise. And Dak just crosses her arms over her chest and kind of leans back. Perhaps you have been attacked. That's bad business. I don't know who it is that wants you dead, and I don't want to know. Dark Brotherhood activity here on Vardenfell has been almost unheard of, but I know they have a large contingent back on the mainland. Yes, and Mournhold itself, actually. If you're feeling particularly suicidal, you can check it out for yourself. Of course, it's not easy to get there these days. Because of the blight, boats from Vardenfell are turned away immediately. There's one way you might get back there, though. Speak with Aseni Rain about transport to Mournhold. She might be able to help you out. Well, transport's what you need if you're so hell-bent on tracking down these Dark Brotherhood assassins you claim have visited you. Aseni is a mage who arrived in Vardenfell the same time I did. Special appointment to Duke Dren himself. Nice woman and a powerful mage. You should be able to find her in the Grand Council chambers here in Ebonheart. Yep. And be like, hey, teleport me. How does Tamriel Rebuilt deal with the supposed interdiction? Like, do they just waive it, or what's going on? Like, how do they justify you going back and forth between Vardenfell and the mainland?
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Dark Brotherhood assassin attack. Horrible people. Stay clear of them, my friend. Transport to Mournhold. You wish to go to the mainland? That's highly irregular. I'm sure you've heard that they've restricted travel to Mournhold. They've been a bit worried about the blight. What's your reason for wanting to go to the city? I've been marked by the Dark Brotherhood and I wish to investigate. Oh my, I can see why you'd want to get that cleared up. That's dangerous business, though. I can't say I'd be happy to send you off on that sort of fool's errand. If you're sure, though, I suppose I can oblige you. If you need to return to Vardenfell, speak with Effie Tay in the Royal Palace. Take care, my friend. Those people are not to be taken lightly. I'll send you there when we finish speaking. Did everyone come with me? Julian did, but he is walking away from me. Don't you do that, sir. It's so grand. I mean, I know it's a palace, but still. I'll let you know if I see any of the Dark Brotherhood. Black clothes, sharp objects, trying to kill it all. On it. Yeah, okay, you do that.
Justice never sleeps.
Dark Brotherhood. I don't know why you'd want to go looking for those demons. Some say they live in the sewers beneath the Great Bazaar. You'll find the Great Bazaar in the eastern section of town. We don't want any trouble there, so mind your manners. Latest rumors? Haven't seen any shows at the robot arena lately. Has Ignatius Flaccus been having problems with his Dwemer Centurions again? Robot arena? Don't be a sap. Don't pay for a bed. Go sleep rough in the sewers. You look like you can take care of yourself. Don't mess with the Royal Guard. It's not a mistake you'll get to repeat. I'm of the Royal Guard. What can I do for you? Mournhold is built on the site of a much older city. You won't find any evidence above ground, but down in the sewers you can find ways into the old ruins. Okay. Yes, do you seek transport to Varnfell? Not right now. Amalexia is one of the gods worshipped by the Dunmer in the Tribunal Temple. She's known as the Healing Mother and the Lady of Mercy, the source of compassion, sympathy, and protector of the poor and weak. She's no tender-hearted powder puff, though. She's an important symbol of Dunmer independence to those who resent the Empire. In the hands of Amalexia, her personal guard enforce strict adherence to temple doctrines. People seeking an audience with Amalexia should see Feldis Harrell at the temple. Why anyone would want that is beyond me, though. The goddess hasn't granted an audience to anyone for decades.
It wants something. What does it ask?
Okay. We are in it now, guys. And I do not have Sothicil Expanded installed. So we will not be doing that. We'll add that later. All we're going to do is Hungering for Faith. I say that and you know how easily I am distracted. But we are going to try and stay on task because we do have to get Giab up to curate. Throne room. I don't think we want to go in there. Helseth's chambers. I'm looking for the door out. Whee! Legion Depot.
Emperor, King, and Justice, citizen.
For the glory of Tiber Septim, you and I should be honored to be in the Legion's service. Yeah, that's great. Latest rumors? I don't like the looks of that Dorvor Oren character. He's always so nice and friendly. It isn't natural. He's around here all the time, asking questions and acting nosy. And then suddenly you don't see him anymore, like he disappeared or something. I don't like seeing him, but not seeing him makes me nervous. Alright, how do you get out of the building? Let's just put that
Emperor,
out there.
King, and Justice, citizen.
Generic
Emperor,
guard.
King, and Justice,
It looks like they just moved in. Royal Palace Guards Quarters. Huh.
Mournhold,
Royal Palace
City
Jail.
of light, city of magic.
Peckish. We have no stew left. What's in the satchel? I got some cooked fly amanita I can eat. Alright. Well, we're not interested in the jail. It looks like you guys got
King, and Justice, citizen.
are living in a storeroom right now, or are you camping out in here, or do you have a room at inn somewhere? Courtyard. We like courtyards.
Emperor,
Courtyards
King,
generally
and
lead
Justice,
outside. Oh, those are pretty flowers. Look like cacti. Okay. We're in it now, folks. Okay. You, sir, are quite fancy.
Mournhold, city of light, city of magic.
My research tells me that Haller has been with the Lady Amalexia for many years now, serving an official capacity as her steward. What these duties entail is not known to me, but there are rumors he carries out some of the more unpleasant chores for the goddess. The Dark Brotherhood have a long and interesting history, though a great deal of it is still shrouded in mystery. What is certain is that they are deadly and remorseless. Steal clear of them at all costs. Almalexia is a member of the Tribunal. She was the wife of Nerevar and one of his most trusted advisors. She resides here in Mournhold and is much loved by the people. You'll find the smith Bolin Zindalin at the Craftsman Hall in Godsreach, along with several other fine craftsmen. There's a healer and an imperial altar in the royal palace. Go to the temple for services. Otherwise, most trainers, crafters, and merchants are in the great bazaar. Godsreach is on the western side of the city. There are a number of manors there, owned by some of the more wealthy citizens. You can also find the Craftsman's Hall, which is a fine place to find armor and weapons. They even make them to order, provided you have the materials. You can check out the Winged Guar Tavern as well. Not a bad place for a drink, or if you need a place to stay the night. You might also check out the Museum of Artifacts. The curator is always trying to add to the collection. Almalexia, Our Lady of Mercy, dwells in her temple. Her steward, Fedrus Heller, and the Lord Archcanon, Gavas Drin, also reside in the temple. King Walu Helseth and his mother, Queen Baranzia, live in the royal palace. Tenius Deletitian is captain of the royal guard. It's a big city. If there's someone else you want, ask around. Okay.
Good to see you again, friend. I was just doing a little writing.
I have no idea what's going on there. Let's go out the big gate. Temple courtyard. Okay. City of Light, City of Magic.
And how are you? Can I help you?
You look official. Those are the same robes that
I'm not busy,
the lady.
now. What do you need?
Mayra Hellas. Give to the temple and receive the blessings of Almalexia. Our wealth dies with us, my child, but our good deeds outlive us all. Would you care to make a donation to the temple and receive the blessings of the Lady of Mercy? Here's 5 gold for the temple, Mayra, Giab says. Thank you, my child. I'm Mayra Hellas, healer and adept of the temple. We're all very excited when Lady Berenzia returned to Mournhold. Of course she brought her son with her, but still it is wonderful to have a woman with such charm and grace in the palace again. Okay.
Time to talk? I have a few minutes.
If he's her steward, I'm sure he's here somewhere.
It's another perfect day in Mournhold.
What the heck? Granny Various? This temple is as clean as Almalexia's conscience, Sarah, and mind you keep it that way. I'm Granny Various, caretaker.
I clean this temple, Sarah. Mind you keep it that way.
Greetings, Sarah. Can I have a moment of your time? My name is Bervaso from the great house Indorel, and these esteemed ordinators in mourning are acting as my guards. We're traveling all the way from the sacred city of Necrom, and Giab straightens and takes a step back. And it turns out our task is more complicated than we expected. Mournhold is troubled by rather strange events that make our Necrom priesthood very concerned too. Perhaps you're willing to assist us quietly? It's a delicate matter. All right, Sarah, I'm listening. What do you need me to do? Wonderful. We've got a report about the unrest in the sewers beneath the Almalexia temple. It's bad news for the local ordinators, of course, but I thought it would give us an excuse to offer our help. Go down into the temple's basement and search for someone. You see, a couple years ago there was a big scandal in Necrom when Movus Salothrin, a respected member of the temple, was found guilty in practicing the foul art of necromancy. He ran from the city, killing many civilians, and only recently we've got the report that Mournhold's ordinators saw a suspect wearing the robes similar to those of the Necrom priesthood. Unfortunately, Mournhold is not our jurisdiction, and neither her hands nor high ordinators will let us meddle in local affairs, even if the matter concerns a homicidal necromancer hiding in their very basement. They're our brothers and sisters in faith, but the bureaucracy here is utterly disgusting. You should go into the temple's basement and search for a locked trap door to the sewers. I've left a green lantern on one of the crates before my Mournhold colleagues politely asked me to leave. I've also heard some water noise in the basement. Maybe one of the underground water springs have found its way into the Mournhold sewer system, but we can't wait until the necromancer simply drowns. Kill him, bring me his robes as a proof, and you'll be generously rewarded. Okay, so I don't think he... Ordinators in mourning. I'm truly honored to be accompanied by the most noble protectors of Holy City of Necrom. Necrom is one of the largest cities in Morrowind. It's located on a peninsula on Morrowind's east coast. We call it the City of the Dead because of the Dunmeri tradition. Families and clans travel to Necrom and bring their deceased members in urns and coffins for solemn processions. However, it is more than an honorable place to bury your ancestors. The Holy City is a staple of the Tribunal Temple and one of the most important centers of our faith. And now Giab is massively uncomfortable because he's a tomb robber
Mournhold,
from Necrom.
city of light, city of magic.
Justice knows no sleep. Indoril shall order, the temple shall judge. I am Nira Saran, ordinator and disciple of the temple. The High Ordinators are some of the finest warriors in all of Mournhold. If you have a problem, they can take care of it. Ordinators in mourning are the guards employed by the Tribunal Temple, usually patrol the city of Necrom enforcing the law. Our Mournhold visit is a rare exception. The holy city of Necrom holds the bones and remains of the dead that can be interred to the ghost fence, thus strengthening it against the blight and its threats. Only the bones and ashes of the greatest Dunmeri heroes deserve this noble fate, and it brings great honor to their families. Okay, that's cool. I don't want to talk to the
it's you.
Archcanon.
Can I help
It's
you?
another perfect
Yeah,
day
no.
in
Long
Mournhold.
live the king.
You. You're the one who has recently arrived in Mournhold from Vardenfell. I was told of your arrival. I understand you've had some problems with the Dark Brotherhood. An interesting group, and usually rather effective. I'm surprised you're still alive. Perhaps you have potential, or they've sent incompetence. I believe you might be of service to the lady. I am always aware of those who might be able to serve Our Lady Almalexia. Few are worthy to do so. The temple in the city is guided by the High Ordinators, and the hands fulfill other duties for the lady. I am her chief steward, Fedris Haller. Now, if you wish to be of use, we have some matters to discuss. Perhaps you've already met young King Walu Helseth, a foul man, unworthy to sit on a throne. Still, he holds right of succession. The lady must keep an ever-watchful eye on this king, though, lest he do something that would be detrimental to the temple, our fair city, or perhaps all of Morrowind. Currently, there are some concerns about new recruits Helseth seems to be training. A standing army is nothing new in the city, though it is largely unnecessary. Mournhold is protected by her walls from the outside, and by Our Lady Almalexia from within. No one would dare mount an attack here. Still, tradition dictates the king maintain an army. We believe that Helseth is raising quite a different sort of army. A goblin army. Foul, vicious creatures. No wonder Helseth has chosen them to be his foot soldiers. I know that the goblins are being trained nearby, though not where exactly. Ask around the city about them. Someone will know. I wish for you to find the location of the goblin training area. When you do, kill the war chiefs. There should be two. Sever the head of this army and the rest will shatter like a scrib. Aww. You might rid the city of their 2 Altmer trainers as well. Complete this task and the lady shall be pleased. Traditionally, the Altmer have used goblins to reinforce their armies. Why, I don't know. Rumor has it that Helseth has contracted 2 Altmer to train his goblin army. If you find these Altmer, it would be a service to rid the city of them as well. I'm Phaedrus Hilaire. What do you want? I'm warning you, Outlander. You've stuck your nose into something that does not concern you. We're asking about the cook. But perhaps you could be of some use to me. The Dunmer bothered me with wanting an audience with Amalexia, so I had her thrown into jail. Him into jail. He is in the jail of the royal palace currently. Do me a favor and kill him. You don't need to know the reasons. You only need to know that I will reward you well for this service.
Yeah.
Okay. Mournhold Temple. I bet the ordinators in mourning are from Memento Mori. Let's go back. Didn't they say there's a shrine in the temple? Not in the temple, in the castle? Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. Imperial Cult Services, Guards Quarters, Plaza Berendicidorum, Legion Depot, Royal Palace Jail. That's
Good to see you
extremely
again,
convenient.
friend. I was just doing a little writing.
You need not be afraid.
I'm not
Welcome.
busy now.
Only
It wouldn't
fools
help
earn
if I
my
didn't
anger.
walk in the wrong direction. Is it under?
Good to see you again, friend. I was just doing a little writing.
I'm pointed
You
right
need not
at
be
it.
afraid. Welcome. Only fools earn my anger.
There's no way that's the jail, the temple courtyard. Okay, let's go into the guards' quarters.
Amalexia protect us, if she still can.
Oh, she said, so sad. Anyway, guards' quarters. Courtyard. And the basement had the jail. Paper. Royal Guard.
Mournhold, city of light, city of magic.
If a few words can help, I'd be happy to talk. I'm Baratras Kariothe. I'm impressed you came all the way here from Solstheim. Perhaps you want to know what's going on. I'm not from this world, and I'm not a Dunmer, at least not entirely. I used to be a servant of Boethia, a hunger. What? I served our Holy Father in countless battles. Then one day I woke up in a cave in Solstheim, in the body of a Dunmer. Some sort of curse was put on me, but I could not figure out how. I prayed to Boethia for answers, but he wouldn't listen. Then I went to that mortal, Carnius, to help him with what Boethia rewards the most, scheming, struggle, and destruction. But I still wouldn't get an explanation. Then one day a Dunmer working for the East Empire Company told me about the tribunal. I suddenly remembered Amalexia, the daughter of Boethia, and how the 99 lovers of my lord gave birth to her. If someone could give me an explanation in this world, it is her. So I completed the pilgrimages to become a member of the temple and to be able to talk with her. Then they threw me in this cell. So here I am, and here you are, the one who followed my footsteps. What are you going to do? Okay, we have you're an abomination, you must die. No. I mean, absolutely not. There are way too many people in our company who could be given that name. You're immortal now. It's not your place to know the ways of gods. Just return to Carnius and forget about your past. Yeah, no. Ludhis like, no. This is a mystery. Mysteries should be solved. I will convince Amalexia to meet with you. We are persuasive. I don't think that Amalexia is wise enough to know what happened with you. I will find someone else who would know, though. Gia would kidney punch Dak if she said that. Dak's arrogant enough. Do that, mortal. Okay. This is gonna get stupid, I can tell. Oh, it's Mark. Replaced previous Mark with Solstheim looking cast. The fuck? Anyways, Civi intervention. Let's go. Hey,
Time to
mysticism
talk.
went
I have
up.
a few minutes.
And Jeeves like, can you train me, please? Quit bouncing around.
In faith, I'm listening.
Have you ever read Berenzia's story? The real one, I mean? She's an amazing woman. I think everybody is in love with her. Let's go see if we can talk to her. Not the spell I wanted to cast. Oh my god. Okay, this story is getting interesting. So I hope we're able to convince Fedrus. Can I just walk in or do I have to get through him? At some point, we do need to take that nap that was interrupted. What's with the status of the Goblin Army? Have you taken care of it yet? Almalexia. The Lady Almalexia resides here in the High Temple. We in Mournhold all live under her protection. Can I just walk in?
If a few words can help, I'd be happy to talk.
What do I need to do? He's an assassin by trade. Interesting. New recruits? Farlands. He has no idea about them. Royal Guard, yet. Services, Solstheim. Let me talk to this
Justice
guy.
never sleeps.
Can I visit your lady? No. infirmary. Can't even get in to see her.
Mournhold, yes.
Maybe the archcanon will let me in?
Almalexia knows and sees. Yes. What? What do you want?
Oh, hello, have we met? I'm Erval Dolny, a recent initiate here at the temple. I'm a priest. Did you hear the guards caught and killed the thief who stole the bipolar blade from the Museum of Artifacts? Those artifacts are so valuable that as soon as Torasa Aram reported the theft, immediate kill-on-sight orders went out to the guards. I don't know why anyone would be so stupid as to steal from the museum. I mean, where could you fence a priceless item like that? Well, I know a scamp. Solstheim Services. Guards, Farlands, Naravarine. Am I gonna have to... You need to move, sir. There we go. I'm thirsty. We have tea somewhere. What brings you to the temple, Acolyte Giab? Have you been lax in your duties? The Tribunal Temple is the native religion of civilized Morrowind. We worship 3 god kings, Almalexia, Sothasil, and Vivek, who are known together as the Tribunal. We usually just call it the Temple. Your talents are noteworthy, but some question your depth of devotion. Perform more duties for the temple and you will soon be rewarded. The most blessed Lady Almalexia guides and protects us all. We bask in her glory and are glad. He is an Ashlander? How unfortunate. Those misguided fools will never know the blessings of Al Civi. I pity him, but perhaps there is hope for enlightenment? Save your pity for your false gods, Flaw. Julian, can you not pick a fight with the Archcanon, please? Not in his own room. Wild rats have been a real problem in Mournhold lately. Ah. Yes, beneath this temple is a large sewer system built around the ruins of old Mournhold. You smell like you may have spent some time there. No. Dax like, I bathed this week. Regardless, in these ruins there lies a shrine. The shrine has been corrupted. The Shrine of the Dead was once a place of great power. It served as a channel to the ancestors, allowing the faithful to learn from them, to harness their power. Over the years it has been forgotten and has grown sour. The power that radiates from the shrine has drawn hordes of the undead to it. The Shrine of the Dead must be cleansed. As I said, it holds immense power to speak with the ancestors and harness their power. The Lady Almalexia wishes to use this power for the good of Mournhold. I realize that ancestor worship falls a bit outside traditional temple doctrine, but the lady knows best, and her will is law. To find the shrine, enter the sewers through the temple basement, then head east to the ruined temple gardens and south to the Shrine of the Dead. No, you will not be the one to cleanse it. This task falls to one of Almalexia's chosen. You will escort this young priest, Ervel Doleni, to the shrine. Protect him well, Giab. His experience is limited, but he is necessary to complete the ritual. The shrine is protected by the profane, powerful liches who feed from the power of the shrine. You must destroy them for Dolni to perform his duties. I stress again, protect Dolni at all costs. It is he who must perform the ceremony. If he is not able, there are no others.
Our Lady's blessings upon you, faithful servant.
I think we need to kill a bunch of goblins and then come back and get the kid. Ah, where do we get into the sewers?
I clean this temple, Sarah. Mind you keep it.
Did she provide any
City of
kind
light.
of
City of magic.
go by?
What can I do for you, friend?
I don't know. What can you do for me?
Ah, friend. How does the day greet you?
We need a place to sleep and access to the sewers.
Good to see you again, friend. I was just doing a little...
Plaza Brindisi Dorum. What is that? Great Bazaar. Yeah, we'll go there. There's got to be an inn or something. Mhm.
Nice to see you, friend.
A Redguard Noble. Okay. I don't have enough magicka to cast the spell. Why is there a cat? Is it a cat or an elfique? It's a cat. You're a fancy looking Farland. Welcome, Nord. What do you need? I'm Rektadu Yenda, Master at Arms and Knight of the Knights of Rona. I am a Master at Arms. I am a master of all the basic hand weapon types. Long blades, short blades, axes, blunt weapons, and spears. I'm willing to train with weapons for a fee. We are the great race, powerful in both mind and body, protectors of the weak and watchmen of humans. What about Myrrh? Don't pick fights.
Long live the king.
Warm day to
Jadhar. I wonder when the play will start.
These shoes are killing me.
Okay. You look like you're a traitor. Make sure nobody is following you before you have a look at my wares, stranger. The guards are sneaky when they want to be. She has a kwama egg, a garnet, poison, and a hat. Is she selling? What is she selling? Is she a food vendor? She's an apothecary. There we go. Goblins. Goblins in Mournhold? I've heard some odd stories of creatures in the sewer beneath God's Reach, but I never thought they might be goblins. Terrible creatures. Okay.
We both shall profit, Sarah, from your speech.
Your words are your measure, Sarah.
Okay, I'm not seeing a inn, which is disappointing. Who are you up here with the glowy? Pardon me, my friend, but I'm not feeling very talkative right now. Perhaps some other time.
Excuse me, please.
Okay, this is a bust. Okay, I have issue with the city design. It's very big and empty, whereas you would think the center, Mournhold is actually part of the city of Almalexia, but you would think the city would have more people, mayhap. More businesses, more everything. That might be an inn. Magic shop. Armory. One of these has got to be an inn, right? We got to have some place to sleep. The Legion doesn't have beds right now. Trader. Pawnbroker. Clothier.
May all speak well of you, Sarah.
It has a moat? This feels very stupid. Temple courtyard. Maybe Plaza Brindisi Dorum had more than we saw. I don't know. Weakness to disease. I'm very tired. We need to freaking sleep. Royal Palace Courtyard.
I've heard talk up at the temple, and it's not good.
God's Reach.
Is there something
Oh,
you
good.
need?
Yeah, I need a place to sleep. About ready to break into one of these houses and Thendas Manor. House. Vacant Manor.
In faith, I'm listening.
This broadsheet is a newsletter copied on cheap paper featuring sensational events in the city of Mournhold. One article describes a list of individuals who died under suspicious circumstances when their interests conflicted with those of the former Prince of the West. The reference is clearly King Helsith, King of Morrowind, formerly Prince Helsith of the Kingdom of Wayrest in the province of High Rock. The common tongue. A poet can have no higher purpose than to tell the truth about the human condition, Lord Vivek. Mysteries of the West. I have a little list, they never would be missed. Appearing at the top, 3 names: Anhar Khajiit male, Martyrius Aruntius, Imperial male, Josol and Ciel, Breton male. What do these 3 names have in common? All 3 at one time or another represented an inconvenience to a western noble prince named Helseth. Anhar was an agent for the Eastern ebony merchants. There was an unfortunate scandal concerning improper contracts offered to Helseth as compensation for his assistance in obtaining ebony import remits from the Imperial Board of Census and Excise. Luckily for Prince Helseth, this scandal blew over when no one could be found to testify. Is it just a coincidence that Anhar's health went into a steep decline just as he was to testify before the imperial magistrates? He died a natural death, according to the imperial coroners. Convenient and timely, perhaps, but natural. Martyrius Aruntius was a city alderman of Wayrest. Prince Helseth's liaison with the alderman's married daughter was potentially embarrassing to the prince, especially when Martyrius Aruntius was forcefully pressed his suit for predatory adultery in Wayrest courts. Many thought it strange that Martyrius Aruntius should suddenly fall ill and die of exhaustion on the eve of trial. The suit was settled out of court, and the charges dismissed. The imperial coroners ruled that Martyrius Aruntius had died a natural death. Convenient, timely, admittedly, but natural. Drusilla was a diplomatic attaché at the High Rock Embassy in Wayrest. Widely rumored to be an intelligence officer, Drusilla was often seen at court, taking a great interest in the affairs of Queen Berenzia and her family. It is said that Wayrest can be a beastly uncomfortable place in high summer. Perhaps the Breton's constitution was ill-suited to the relentless heat and pestilential swarms of the southern Iliac. Jasul took suddenly ill one evening, and within 3 days he was dead. Once again, imperial coroners ruled that Jasul had died a natural death. Convenient and timely, yes, but natural. And these, the common tongue notes significantly, are only the A's on the list. Some have quietly suggested that Prince Helseth was the most accomplished and subtle poisoner in the West, but the common tongue has never seen a single scrap of evidence that would prove such an indictment. Admittedly, the absence of such proof could count as qualifying towards the title of most accomplished and subtle poisoner. And further, the common tongue does not wish to suggest that King Helseth is a poisoner, or that the recent death of King Athlin Lethens was a poisoning and not a natural death. The common tongue has never seen a single scrap of evidence that would prove such an indictment, and the imperial coroners have ruled that Athlin Lethan died a natural death. Okay. Is there a bed in here? If I do not crash soon, I'm gonna pass out. Of course, this place is actually vacant. You've no business being here, nor would I suggest you turn around, go out the way you came in, and forget you ever saw us. At second glance, perhaps I shouldn't be just so dismissive. You seem a rather resourceful sort. We're investing in the future, you see. The city right now exists under a blanket of fear. A blind Gwar could see the tension between the Imperials and the Temple will soon be boiling over into the streets. When that happens, it's going to be every Nord for himself, yeah? Well, we're stockpiling for just that occasion, which is currently inevitable at this point. Maybe you can assist us. We know full well what we need. We also know, however, that we can't make waves until the time is right. Our actions would surely be misinterpreted, and we'd be treated like common criminals, while those fat cats like Socian walk around in broad daylight as if they were saints. Oh, I'm sure you've noticed him, strutting around as if he were Lord Vivek himself. Of course, no one mentions the horrible things he's done to get where he is, and for what? He's just another noble, something Mournhold has no use for. But the tools he used to step on others and get where he is today, now those Mournhold has use for. Indeed, I have use for them. Would you be willing to get them? What are they? And I might keep them. Excellent. Though the idea may seem distasteful at first, I assure you you're doing us a favor, Dak. And of course there's money to ease the burden of guilt, should that be a problem with you. Just bring me a sword and cuirass and the money is yours. You'll likely find him wasting time in that damn bar as usual. Okay, I Guys, I want to sleep.
All right, we can talk. If you think it's safe.
We're just gonna crash out on the floor up here. I don't care anymore. I think I ate the last of the mushrooms. Do we have anything else? Nothing cooked. Maybe one of these houses has a fire going. Confessions of a skooma eater. That's a weird one to have. Little light reading, the game at dinner. No fire.
Hey, care to talk? You're a welcome break from the locals.
Hello, I'm Tajak Strongarm. Is there something I can help you with? I don't know. You have repair stuff. Okay. I currently have some repair stuff, and you can't buy anything from me. Looking for a strong man? Don't look any further, Dak. Helsith's our new king, I suppose. I would like to know what happened to King Athen Lethen. Seems a bit odd that the old man died so soon after Helsith arrived in Mournhold. And what about Talon Vandas, Lethan's nephew? Everyone assumed he'd be next in line for the throne. Until his accident, that is. Delan was a man who would have been a leader to our people. King Lethan knew what he was doing when he began grooming that boy for the throne. Of course, that all changed when Helsith arrived. Poor Vandus was found dead soon after. Okay, what about your friend behind you? I
Hail
just
and
want to
welcome,
cook
friend.
some
Hail.
stew and sleep. I'm thirsty as well. At least I've got some tea. Somebody has got to have something. Endoran Manor. Hello, Nord. I don't know what you think you're doing casually walking into my home like this, but since you're here, you haven't happened to see my husband around anywhere, have you? Yes, my husband has recently developed the bad habit of heading out late at night and not returning until the morning. If he returns at all, I don't know what to think. I'm worried he's cheating on me. Do you think you could find him and follow him and let me know what he's up to? Sure. Maybe you can find out what he's doing. I've heard he can sometimes be found hanging out in front of the Winged Guar Tavern doing Vivek knows what. Head there and tail him, but don't get too close. If he thinks someone's following him, he'll immediately suspect me. Just find out what he's doing. If there's a woman, I don't know, do what you have to. Report back when you're done. There's a tavern.
Well, what's going on?
Alright, we're gonna go find this tavern because, oh my god, I'm tired. And we need food. Vacant Manor, which is not actually vacant. Velos Manor. Thendas, Sadri. Lathan, what is that? That is odd. Anyway, I wonder if that's a Farland thing. Ah, damn, I almost made it. My journal has been updated. I've located Terran Oran sneaking around God's Reach. I'm going to attempt to follow him to find out where he's going. He is indeed sneaking. We can sneak too. Sneaking, sneaking, sneaking.
Go. They're watching you.
I know you're watching me. I followed Terran through God's Reach. He met with a strange woman and talked to her for a few minutes. I heard laughing. It sounds like they were agreeing to meet later. Perhaps I should report this to his wife. Or I could go inside the winged war and eat something and take a nap. Sounds like a good... It's Craftsman's Hall. Museum of Artifacts. Is this the winged war over here? Okay. Time to talk? I've got a few minutes. Wood Elf Bard. Latest rumors. Whatever you do, don't play cards with Galm's Silas. He's a hustler, just moved here from Vardenfell. He thinks he can outdistance his reputation, but a friend in South Mora tipped me off. I wish he would leave. He's putting a damper on the action.
You seem to be doing all right for yourself. What can I do for you?
I think you're the publican here, but I kind of need to sleep. And you're not offering a bed. Oh, you do have bread, though. $76 gold for 5 loaves of bread? And we're complaining about inflation here in the US?
What can I do for you, friend?
Sell is the name. Shell's the game.
How Alexia protect us, if she still can.
You're very finely dressed. Sorry, but I'm very busy. I don't have time to talk. You are very
Pleasure.
finely
What do I owe
dressed.
you?
Anytime, friend. I'm right here.
An adventurer, I
Wooden
presume.
20 permitted?
How does the day greet you, friend?
Good morrow, adventurer. Healer and stranger. Okay.
How may I help you?
Greetings, Nord. What can I do for you?
Well, what have we here? Interesting.
Is there an upstairs? There is, but it doesn't look very interesting. Salutations, Nord. Can I help you find something? Looking for beds for rent? Perhaps you'd be interested in helping me with some work I need taken care of. Fortify my fatigue. Okay. Some work. Yes, well, you see, my usual bouncer, Grub, didn't show today. Probably got lost in the pavilion again, the orcish ninny. Anyway, would you be willing to stand in for him? All you would have to do is make one sweep through the bar crowd. If memory serves, we don't get too many people coming and going this time of day. What do you say? Are you up for it? Sure. Fantastic. Here's all you have to do. Go around and talk to everyone in the bar. If they're too unruly or drunk or a bad character, throw them out. Report to me when you're done.
Well,
Whatever you
what
want.
have we here?
Within reason.
Interesting.
I don't think she...
And how are you?
I'm-
Can I help you?
Hey, watch it there. Why do you harassing me? I ain't done nothing to you. Damn you, you dirty Nord, always causing problems. That's right, I've never met a Nord I like. I say we just ship 'em all back to wherever the heck they came from. Build a wall between us and them. Who's with me? Alright, you're out of here.
Run while you can.
No, I'm not coming with you, you dirty Nord. Who knows what revolting tricks you'll pull when we're alone. Get away from me. You won't take me in. You can't. Victory or victory. I'm just gonna start punching him until he stops. Okay, I guess, but just because you asked me so nicely. Bartender, get me another sujama so I can sit here and drink all quiet and sweet like the good Nord says. I have subdued the wood elf. I don't think you're a canon character. Latte, you are in the way. Okay.
Ah, how quaint. How do you do?
Where's my sujama? What's taking so long? Oh, you don't look like the publican. Pelican? Publican. That's it, publican. Get out of my way. Hey, where's my sujama?
This is a grand day. Greetings.
Okay, he's being a pain in the ass, but it won't let me do anything with him. She's not canon. She wouldn't have the goofy shoulder stuff going on. How goes it, Nord? I'm Therdon. It's nice to meet you.
I think I could spare a few minutes.
Care to talk? You're a welcome break from the locals.
Happy to help. What's your problem? Do I have
All
to have a
right,
problem?
I'm intrigued. Go ahead.
Okay, you're behaving yourself. You're not canon.
What can I do for you, friend?
How may I help you?
Alone there, Nord. Up for a game of shells? Shells, yes. I will put this coin under one of these 3 mud crab shell pieces I have here, and then mix them up. All you have to do is tell me where the coin is when I'm done, and you'll win double your money. What do you say? You're gonna have to stop, Galms. I know you're hustling people. Damn, who told you? Come on, buddy. Don't be too hard on me. I'm just trying to make a few extra gold. Look, if you let me stay, I'll promise I'll give everyone fair odds. I'm good for it. If anyone complains of me cheating, they can tell Hessie and I'll be out of here in an instant. Thanks, Dak. I owe you one. If you want to play a game of shells, just let me know. Shells, yes. Okay, count me in. 100 gold. Great. I'll take that from you. Okay, here it goes. Keep your eye on the coin. Well, you got lucky this time, Nord. Here's your money. Let me know if you want to try your luck or another game of shells. Sorry, but I'm very busy. I don't have time to talk.
Warmly greeted, friend. Welcome.
Okay, I think I talked to
How can I help?
everyone
I'll do
except
what I
her.
can.
You seem to be doing all right for yourself. What can I do for you?
Alexia protect us, if she still can.
You're being
Now here's
problematic,
one who can
Hessian.
hold their own. How
Have you
are
taken all care of all the problems out there, Dak? You know, the drunks and vagrants and the ne'er-do-wells. Did you find them all and take care of them? Yes, we have. Fantastic. You took care of a drunk and got a hustler to stop hustling. Grubb couldn't have done better himself. Here's your payment, and thank you. Can I take a nap, please? Very well, the bed is yours for the day. You'll find the room on the bottom floor at the north end of the bar. Alright.
All right, I'm intrigued.
You seem to be doing all
Alexia
right for
protect
yourself.
us,
What can I do for you?
if she still
Huh.
can.
Okay. Until healed. Tired. Let's sleep 8 hours. Alright. So, I hate the sewers in RPG games more than basically anything. So, I'm gonna save it here, and we're just gonna have to come back to this tomorrow when I'm feeling a little more gracious towards it. Alright, guys. Take care of yourselves out there.